Right, hello everyone, another video like this again. I hate doing these, but you know, he's now made a video on me and it's made the situation look a lot worse than it is. Anyway, I'll start the video and you'll see what I mean. I'll pause every now and then to explain.
So, I've sort of been forced to make this video, really.
No one's forced you to make the video. For a start, no one's forced you to make it. Nobody said, Henry, you have to make a video. I've got Mattis on call with me again. Just to, just to prove I'm not lying. You know, he'd say.
There's a community member called Finley's Fire Systems. Now, Finley, if you are watching this, I'd just like to say the things you said to me were very, very offensive.
Now, for a start, he didn't even get the things that I said to him correct on the channel. So, you know, that's just going to stir up some things that are even worse, because, you know, I'll get to it when he comes on to it.
I did actually take them personally. I've got a lot.
That was the idea, to be honest. I think we all wanted it to be taken. Mattas, did you want it to be taken personally?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, Mattas won't reveal that on YouTube, but after, you know, the things he said about his uncle, it's just disgusting.
Got a lot going on anyway, as it is. I don't need you saying that you're going to punch my nan in the throat.
Now, that's not what I said at all, so I suggest that he needs to go back and check what I've said, because that's not what I've said. So, you know, that's going to stir up some crap and it just didn't happen in the first place. So, I don't know if he said that on purpose or it's just, you know, a mistake, but still.
So the fact that you think it's acceptable to make a video on me saying about the mean thing...
Right. I don't know how you haven't noticed some of the language you use towards me, and then, you know, you think you can just turn it all back on me. But anyway.
When you've literally been 1 million times worse, you said you've made literal death and physical suicide.
I have not once said I'd kill you, and even if I did, you know, everyone says they're going to kill people. It's never going to actually happen, but I didn't say that anyway. And I didn't say suicide threats either, so you're just talking out your arse.
Threats to me. You said you were going to punch my nan in the throat.
That's not what I said, but anyway, let's continue.
You said you wished I was dead.
To be fair, I do.
You've said a lot more things as well.
No, I haven't though.
The incident...
Now, you see, I've already noticed by this video that he's trying to repeat as many things as he can and make out there's a lot more than there actually is to try and put me in the hole and make me seem the bad person, when really, you know, he's the one who started stirring up crap with people in the first place. He's the one who's nearly had Mattis in tears. I just think it's pathetic.
With the community member that happened a couple of minutes ago, I'm already pretty upset.
I think at the time when this was uploaded yesterday, it was just after the incident with Mattis's uncle.
Because not just what happened on Discord, I've got a lot going on in my life as well.
That's not my issue, is it? It's not my fault if you have issues in your life. If you're going to be on a twat on Discord, hold on, Mattis, hold on.
Doesn't mean you have to lay on us.
Exactly, you can't take it out on us. Mattis has got a really fair point there. He can't take it out on us. It's not our fault he's got crap going on in his life. And it's just like, and when Mattis, you know, he hasn't been rude to anyone. He's just said he's upset, and then Henry's taken out all his crap on Mattis over when Mattis has lost a family member, which is, you know, deeply upsetting for someone.
It's god awful. So I've got a lot of other things going on in my life. This is the last thing that I need.
If it's the last thing you need, then just don't talk to us on Discord, because you still stir up crap, and whether it's on the street lighting server or not, because that's a common thing he does. He likes to misuse there's this thing on, if you're not a Discord user, it's a thing called mod where you can basically, like the owner of the server, you can do whatever you want to a certain extent, and he likes to abuse that role quite a lot, and he's banned people, including me and Sterling, I think, as well, just, you know, for no reason, and it's just pathetic.
I'm on Discord because I'm talking to other community members, like, as not just the alarm community, but...
Well, if it's not the alarm community, then just don't talk to us, because you don't do us any favours, you just get on our nerves. That's all you do. Mattis, does he get on your nerves?
Sometimes.
Exactly. And then what he'll do afterwards, he'll make out he's all amazing. He'll make sure to do it on a really public server. I'm so sorry, but then 5 minutes later he'll do another twatty thing, and it's happened. Like I'll see if I can find the messages now.
Don't apologise if you're gonna do the same shit again.
And then he says all this, and this was, just after, and then he's, it's just stupid. And then some of the things he says, and then there'll be another incident, and I just think it's pathetic. It's always trouble with him.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not going to force you to stay subscribed to my channel. If you want to unsubscribe, fine, I don't blame you. I must admit, I've been a bit of a prick.
Well, and now this is the point, and I even said this in my, paragraph-long comment. We are really grateful for him admitting that he has been a prick, and he is a prick, but, at least he's admitted to it.
But I'll own up to that. I've said...
And that's really good. That is one of the highlights of this video. At least he's owned up to his actions. But the thing is, he'll do something else, guaranteed. And I don't want to keep making these videos, but if I'm going to have to point out, to keep myself out of the hole, because otherwise people are going to think I'm an awful person when I'm not. And I don't want that going around, so that's why I'm, making these videos.
Sorry to the community member. I've apologised to everyone. That was a long time ago.
Yes, that was a long time ago, and look what you've done again.
That was like weeks ago now. I've made up with a lot of the community members.
Yes, and then you ruin it again. He ruins it again. Now, I know he'll be watching this video, so don't bother making another video, because I don't want this dispute to carry on. I'm just going through your video saying the things that, clearly lies and, well, I say lies, mistakes, and clearly are.
There isn't much more I can do, but the fact that I've received death threats is
Which you haven't, but go ahead.
not okay. And I'm not happy, in fact I'm quite genuinely upset. You might be able to hear in my voice, but...
You just sound perfectly normal, to be fair, but anyway, I can't make that a real factor of the video.
I'm very upset. Because... Yeah, so... MV file...
And another thing here, he can't describe why he's upset. And I know this sounds a bit minor, but surely, if it was me, I'd be upset. I'm upset because so-and-so said this, but he hasn't said anything. Obviously, I can't comment on that, and that might just be his way of dealing with it, but I just think that seems a bit fishy.
Fire Alarms and More is a great community member. He's...
So you're saying, and
an awesome guy.
You've literally basically said your intro's awful, said it's all crap because you shake it around and stuff, so you clearly don't think that, and you're just trying to make yourself look a bit better because you've been, pointed out.
I'm already upset because, and also what happened with his uncle is, basically, in fact I won't even go into it. Finley's video explains enough. It also falsely accuses me of a lot of things.
Well, I don't, because I've got all the proof there. I've got every single message, so I don't see how it's quite hard to falsely put you somewhere. Where, as of here, you haven't got any proof of messages, any nothing. So, you're worse in a way. Oh, put it on the full screen.
The things I said were actually comebacks to what he was been saying to me.
Well, that's funny, because you said them first.
I might post some screenshots if I can be bothered, but I'm just not...
If I can be bothered, I think that's a good excuse to say I'm not going to do it, and he just wants to try and make it out.
Very happy at the moment. In fact, I can't be too bothered to make effort into this video. I just wanted to say, if you want to unsubscribe, you can unsubscribe. But there's a lot of young people in the alarm community now. I think it's divided it really. So. And
here's another point. Here's another point where he's right. Over the past mid-2021 to this time, there has been a lot of younger people joining the community, and there's not an issue with that. I think it's really good. But the problem is, there's some people who just do stupid things like, oh, you have to be over 13 for this kind of thing, which I think is just awful, because then it's almost making them feel like they're not a part of the community. And he seems to always be like that, but, you know, I'm not going to get into that.
I've stopped making alarm videos altogether. And the emergency service community is a lot better.
I can't comment on that because, you know, I don't, you know, mix myself with them a lot, but...
Less pricks. I've been a bit of a prick myself, but I've apologised to the people that I needed to.
Well, I haven't had any apologies yet, and I think I deserve one, considering some of the things you've said, and the fact that you've wrongly accused me of also saying things in this very video that I'm watching now.
But I'm still receiving death threats.
No, you're not. I haven't... For a start, I couldn't even give you death threats if I wanted to, because you blocked me. And second, I don't give people death threats. I've never given you a death threat, so... I don't see what's going on here.
Finley. And if you don't believe me, well, you've seen my Discord on his video. So, you can always DM me, and I'll explain everything that's happened. That's if you can be bothered. In fact, I can't even be asked why am I even making this video. Why am I even bothering with this little idiot?
Yeah.
I'm sorry this is such a negative video. I've gone spotting, like, earlier today as well, so...
Yeah, he's just on about spotting. I'm not going to skip anything because I don't want to miss anything, so sorry if you know... Sorry.
I'll see into the people who are waiting for that. I promise I will. But I just wanted to say sorry to MB Farrell on some more. Because, yeah, I'll learn up to that.
And Mattas, have you accepted his apology?
I don't know.
I don't blame you, to be honest, because it's not once. I don't think a lot of people know this, but it's not once. This is the first time I put it on YouTube because I'm sick of it now. Mattas, you know, he's not very good at standing. You're not very good at standing up for himself.
There's no reason to accept someone's apology. They're just going to do the same crap
Exactly,
again.
and you know, Mattas isn't very good at standing up for himself, so I have to help him. But you know,
What?
You're not very good at standing up for yourself, are you, Mattas? You just let people walk all over you.
I am, but I just don't want to start any issues.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just want everyone to be friends and this, that, and the other. But sometimes it can't be like that when there's, you know, just people like this.
Yeah.
Which, you know, sometimes is why I have to, you know, sort it out, because otherwise it's going to get worse and worse, and, you know, anyway.
But apart from that, Finley, please stop harassing me.
I don't harass you. It's when we have arguments, it's always you that starts the text, I mean, in which case I will respond. And sometimes it's not even towards me, it's to Mattas as well. And Mattas, you know, you don't want to give people comebacks fair enough, so I don't let people just walk all over him like he's nothing, so, you know, I'll stick up for you, don't I, Mattas?
Yeah. Me. It's getting really upsetting now.
I just don't understand why he's saying I'm harassing him, because I don't harass him. I don't harass people. I don't waste my time on a website like Discord harassing people when I could be outside meeting with my friends and doing other things instead of wasting my time with a twat like you.
I'm not very happy at all. You're making the community... You're making everyone upset.
I'm not though. That's you're lying, because I've on my video loads of people have agreed with me. They've said, you know, they hate him, that he is a prick, because they see it themselves, you know. So I don't see how I'm making the community a worse place just because I'm standing up to you because somebody else won't.
Like, you're saying you're going to punch my nan in the throat, you're giving
Which I didn't, but, you know, I've said that multiple times.
threats every day, so I've blocked you on Discord. So, I'm sorry about this video, but I just had to make it just to say what's been going on and why this guy's called me out. But to be honest, I don't really fully understand it, because the things he's been saying to me...
You don't really fully understand it, but you were the one who started it.
...are absolutely god-awful, and...
Well, most of the things you've mentioned in this video are not the exact things I said, so if you're going to make, you know, a video like this where it's going to go out to a lot of people, then at least make it factually correct.
They're very upsetting. I'm not going to show any on you.
And the things that you've said to me are very upsetting as well, so...
YouTube because I'm not sure if YouTube will even allow me to post this
Well, they let me post mine, so I don't see why you've got the issue.
video if I showed what he's been saying to me.
And I think this is another point here. He's trying to make it look, make out like I've said something so awful, this, that, and the other one. Really, it's not that bad, and he's just trying to make me look like I'm the bad person.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that I just had to make this video. Yeah, I don't even want to continue on. So, just want to say, you can't, if you want to, believe the things he's saying, but just know there's two sides to every story. And one of those sides is when someone's got really upset because of what another community member's been saying to someone else. And, yeah.
And he hasn't made it clear whether it's what he said to Mattas or whether it's what I've said to him, which most of it is not really that bad.
Death threats.
I don't understand why he's saying death threats, because I haven't once said I'm going to kill him or anything like that. So...
It's not okay. So yeah, sorry about this. Bye.
Right, now, before I end the video here, because the Streetlight Shed, as I said, my video was a bit unclear. To be fair, it was a bit unclear. I had to end it off quite quickly because it was a bit late at night. I don't know whether he's saying mine's more extreme or his is more extreme, but that's the messages I've shown in the video are not all of them, and there's been several occasions, and I'm sure if we scroll back in mine and Henry's DMs, I'd imagine. Oh, Mattas, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No. But most of it's just over servers, really. So, I'm not a member of his server because it seems every time I try to join to either sort it out or, he's being a prick and I have to have a look. Because Mattas has said, oh, Henry's done this and Henry's done that, and of course I'm going to have a look, aren't I? So, yeah, I just think it's, terrible. But yeah, as the Streetlight Shed did say, my video was a bit unclear, which is why I'm explaining it now. So, I'm sure I'd be able to find the, exact exchange of messages on here. I don't think it was on his server. Might have been. But you can see, just a small conversation here. Henry's trying to, get mates with everyone. I think he's trying to get people on his side. I'm not saying he's actually done anything, but I'm saying, you know what he's like. As you can see on here. But, yeah, he's just, outrageous, and I've been, this morning, I'm not afraid to, show these messages. This morning I was on talking to some community members. He's as Mattas said, he said Mattas is a lovely community member. Where's the... here it is. It's King Dreadful, and apparently the shaking of Mattas's camera gave him a seizure. But then he said Mattas is a great community member, which clearly is not what he thinks, considering he's said that about Mattas's videos. I don't want this video to drag on for too long. I doubt anybody would want to watch it if it was like 10-minute long. But, yeah. Do you want to say anything, Mattas?
No, not really.
Because this whole incident has just been really upsetting. It's... I hate these little dispute things. It's just annoying. But, I have put a comment on here. I'll let you pause to read that. It's basically just a summary of what I've said in this video. So, Henry, if you've got an issue, I don't know, instead of making this video, this, that and the other, just DM me. Now, I would have done the same, but I can't because you blocked me. Because I think that's a bit petty, to be honest. But because I wasn't harassing you. I wasn't harassing him, that's the thing. I haven't harassed him. And you can clearly see by our messages that I barely text him. And I haven't... You see what I mean? I don't see how this is harassment if it's the other way towards me. 9th of February 2022 he said all that, and then yesterday at 9:42 he said that, and I haven't said anything. And even if I did, I couldn't say anything anyway, because, I'm blocked. But I don't... I don't, harass him. I never have. I just don't see why he's so awful. But anyway, I'll leave this video at that. Hopefully this will be the last one I have to make, the follow-up to the last video. Hopefully this one's a bit more clear for those who found it a bit unclear. I'm just looking at the comments now. Bucks Blue Light Vids has, made quite a good comment, talk about it privately. And I think he put a similar comment on my channel as well. But, if you saw the background, if you're watching this one, Blue Lights Vids, not Bucks Lights Vids, sorry, I did want to do it that way, but it appears I couldn't because, he blocked me for no, real reason, because I haven't been harassing him, and I think it's pathetic, to be honest, because I'm not going to let him make me look like some idiot who's horrible to everyone, because I'm not. I just want the best for the community, and if it's, we need to get rid of people like him. But I am going to leave the video at that before it drags on for too long. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment on, what you think of this situation. And goodbye. And also, Henry, if you're out there, just unblock me. We can have a chat. We can sort this out. Thank you and goodbye. If I can stop.